I'm Rogers Kasirye. I work in Uganda with a civil society organization called Uganda Youth Development Inc. I'm very grateful to the Vienna NGO community for selecting our organization based in Africa to share our experience so that the International Narcotic Control Board can get to know more about the views. And for us in Uganda, and in me particular, we chose the involvement of young people because young people in African countries and all over the world, they are the biggest segment. For example, in my country, 70% of the young people are 30 years, and we are 40 million. And this is spreading all over Africa, spreading over Asia. So what are we going to do with this big bulge, with this big force of young people? And young people must be recognized as change, which must offer. And we cannot hold them back because we need to improve their lives. If the number is big, then the message is, if we are talking about drug abuse, what do we need to see? How do we see? Do we see young people as an opportunity to make a difference? And this is true because young people feel and need to be empowered to start something, to address, understand, and have passion. Young people have passion for young people. Yeah? Young people have interest for young people. That's why we must do what? That's why we must help them and address and ensure that the young people are involved in efforts to address drug abuse. Because the question is, what is our message should be? Should our message be prevention? Should our message be share that harm reduction, that you can talk about drugs? But I think for young people, what they need to hear, that prevention is better. That is easier not to start than when you have started that you stop. Stopping is a very difficult is a very difficult challenge. That's why we think that involvement of young people makes a very big difference in society. Because young people are getting frustrated. Young people are getting hopeless. Young people must be recognized and must be assisted as agents of change who will contribute. In our efforts in the work we do, we've seen young people getting involved and we see a lot of we see a lot of change. So our discussion and our argument is that if we have so many big numbers spread out in urban centers, in the grassroots, what do we do? Should we judge them? Should we help them? I think we need to give them information. We need to help them see so that young people can be able to improve their Young people can be able to improve their lives. For example, we have very good examples where we see young people helping by conducting youth-led initiatives. Youth-led initiatives like peer-to-peer, youth-led initiatives in sports, in drama, and also in employment opportunities, where young people can be involved to become change agents. Young people can be involved to mobilize, in the mobilization of young people. But also young people can be used to provide the information. In the work we do, young people have been very helpful in referral for treatment, referral for rehabilitation, referral for even resources where other young people can benefit. For example, when we work in the slums, when we work in the ghettos, when we work on the streets and talk to young people, it's the young people who refer their colleagues. Because once you identify a young person with drugs or alcohol or these problems young people are facing, they'll be able to convince another young person that this one can be helpful. So young people can be very good change agents, can be very good in mobilization. Young people can carry the messages very far. And the fact that now we are talking about prevention, we can trust young people to help us to lead these youth-led initiatives. And I believe this can make a very big difference. This can help us to reach very many young people. For example, in our organization, Uganda Youth Development Inc., we are reaching so many young people, but almost 50% to 60% are referred. And also when you involve young people like drama, music, peer-to-peer counseling, activity, understanding, they can be very good, they can carry very good information. Information which can help to reach young people. Information which can even help to inform service providers. Young people which can help to improve. You need to introduce structures within the system where young people are actively involved. Young people should not be seen as a barrier or as a recipient. Young people should be seen as young people who give views, which can help even improve program performance, which can help even to give feedback, and so that we are able to reach young people. So involvement of young people now is the key, because we don't have the resources, we don't have the money. Young people can make a very big difference in reaching young people, in mobilizing young people, in making a difference in speaking to young people about problems, particularly with drug abuse. And the fact that resources are not there, the human resources are not easily available, and also drug abuse in the field, especially in Africa, we don't have enough resources. So we have embarked on working with young people and reaching very far and making a very big difference. Thank you very much for listening to me.